Good afternoon, lovely, amazing people. It's your favorite relationship and life coach, Natasha O. So I wanted to share a story with you today. This time it's about dating and being a former Bob the Builder and Pickmiesha. I just wanted to share, a tip and a story and how I thought it was funny, and it just made me love myself more. And for this one, it's called Ask for What You Want. Like seriously, be specific. You don't want a man to date, you want your man. I joke, but this situation just made me realize that I'm more than willing to wait for the person that's for me instead of being around someone just because. So I met this man at the library. He was amazing. He was charming. He was handsome. I mean, everything. And it's funny because the week before I was like, God, can you just send me somebody, so I can go out on a date? So, it's been a long time. I've been single for a while. My story after leaving the fun narc spouse. And, all of a sudden, you get this, he's handsome, from New York, he's charming, we exchanged numbers and we proceeded to text and talk. And it was awesome. But on the phone, which was weird, he asked me why I didn't have any kids. And, I thought that was bizarre because he asked in a way that, made it seem like I should have kids by now, at least one. And I was like, I've just never been pregnant. I've never even met anybody really that I would have kids with. He was like, oh, okay. And it was weird. Then he proceeded to love bomb me. And I was like, oh, well, here we go. But in getting to know him, and talking to getting to know each other, not only does he have 3 kids, he had no job, he had no vehicle, he had no access to one. Now keep in mind, he asked me for the date. He has no checkings, no savings. He can't get an Uber. He didn't want to get an Uber gift card to come see me. He wanted me to help him out with this Uber. He said he would pay me cash if I got the Uber on my card. And like I said, he wouldn't get the Uber gift card. So I was like, so how are we going to go out? And then it was just like, what exactly is this? And then I realized finding a date and people like him is super easy. Dudes like that are just all around us. But the person specifically for you is going to take a second. And for me, being a person not willing to settle after everything I've been through, I'm willing to wait. And the funny thing is, when he was acting up and we were going back and forth, like I said, he was charming, he was handsome, he would have been a date, but he's just not my date. And I'm not willing to settle. It just made me laugh and, just love myself more, because way back when I would have entertained him, out of boredom or because of the compliments, because I could change or help him. He just needs some help. Oh, help. Don't do that. Or just to. But because I feel so good inside myself and I love my peace, it wasn't going to happen. And looking at all I had to do to overcome, dating him would have completely dishonored all that I had to do, healing myself from my ex. And, I couldn't come on here helping people knowing that I'm going backwards. It would be so freaking bizarre. You have to realize that what makes you successful in this is to never go back to your destructive mindset, because that's where we get caught up. You want something comfortable, you want something easy, you want something familiar, but that's not where you're going to find your solution or your happiness. If you want that new thing, you have to have the new mindset. Just respect where you are right now in your journey and your mindset. Move from there and move from that new mindset and the goodness. Never go back to where you were delivered from, ever. Do not. It won't work. Don't try to find solace in the familiar, because the familiar is what screwed you up in the first place. You will be miserable and you'll be triggered. And even in my meditation, I was told that it was sent as a test. And that was like blinking red lights, red flags. And if I had taken that and decided to go out anyway, I would have been screwed. Seriously screwed. It's never your responsibility to build a man or anyone. So, don't let that sit on you. I'm freaking free. I'm free and I'm happy. Ask for what you desire. Be the woman who deserves it. Look at that and just keep it moving. I share because, like I said, as a former Pickmiesha and Bob the Builder, I have helped save and build my share of mofos. Wasn't fun. Finally learned my lesson with the last one, the narcissist. Divine was like, okay, fine, you won't learn this lesson. Let me send you this one. Haven't had a horrible time since. But yeah, you build them in hopes of the loyalty, love, and support because you help them. So maybe you think they'll help you, and that's never the case. So, in doing that, you ignore yourself and your true desires, which is not what you want. So in that, stand firm in who you are. Don't look back. Just don't look back. Find what you want, say what you want, and accept absolutely nothing less. Absolutely nothing less. And like I said, go to natashao.com to get your free affirmation sheet if you need extra, affirmations in your life. If you want to build yourself up, just sign up for the mail list and it'll pop up in your email with all the affirmations that I use starting up to heal myself, just a while back, and just to, just browse the site. My goal is just to motivate women, and that is the whole thing. Like I said, sign up or for your one-on-one coaching. I love you guys. Do not go back. Do not go back. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.